Subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. Tropical Storm Fred is set to strengthen a bit before making landfall in the Florida Panhandle tomorrow. As of right now, it is lopsided, as you can see in that imagery, and the bulk of the thunderstorm activity is actually getting close to the western coast of Florida. We currently have it with winds of 40 miles per hour, or 65 kilometers per hour, with a minimum central pressure of 1,007 millibars that's moving north-northwest at 12 miles per hour, or 19 kilometers per hour, and has a CDPS rating of Stage 2. This is on the higher end of Stage 2. As you can see, the biggest threat here is rainfall just above major there, for the potential, with the National Hurricane Center stating that there are some areas that could see isolated pockets of 12 inches of rain in the Florida Panhandle. A Stage 2 does mean that significant impacts are possible. This time we're looking along the Florida Panhandle, maybe even to the Alabama coastline. The current wind fields there, you can see it's only to the northeast quadrant, 70 nautical miles. It's just off the coast of Florida there. But as some bands come into western Florida today, you may feel some gusty winds, maybe up to tropical storm force. The current distances, it's 266 miles from Destin, Florida. It's 285 miles from Pensacola, 475 miles from Birmingham, Alabama, 478 miles from Atlanta, Georgia, and 653 miles from Nashville, Tennessee. And we're looking right now landfall around the Pensacola to Destin area. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, we have storm surge warnings, tropical storm warnings, and tropical storm watches in effect for the Panhandle. The current intensity estimates, you can see National Hurricane Center, ADT, and AMSU, they're all agreeing with 40 miles per hour. Recon was in earlier. They confirmed 40 miles per hour. And SATCON is down at 35 miles per hour. The current forecast cone, brand new, made by our very own Xavier Burns, you can see coming in tomorrow as a 50 mile per hour tropical storm. Here's the key messages. Those are vital to read in any tropical cyclone, I'd say. So do pause the video if you would like to read these. This is the storm surge values we could see. You can see some significant values. The 2 to 4 feet area is where the storm surge warning is. And the most likely arrival time of tropical storm force winds. If you're preparing for Fred, your preparations need to be done tonight. As tomorrow morning, the impacts or the conditions are likely to be unfavorable and really dangerous to prepare any further for Fred. The sea surface temperatures ahead of Fred look to only get a bit warmer as it heads towards the Gulf Coast, but there is issues that Fred's facing that we know are going to keep this from intensifying significantly. The HWRF wind swell, that's from the 6Z run, you could see taking it in maybe 40 to 50 knots. Significant rainfall though, all the way up maybe even to Canada on that run. The models are generally in agreement of general strengthening up to landfall, and the wind shear is going to remain below 20 knots up to landfall, and then after landfall it's likely that's going to rise quite significantly. The sea surface temperatures there, as I said, may get a little bit warmer, and the mid-level relative humidity is going to stay generally above 60% all the way up to landfall. And the main factor of why Fred is not expected to really quickly intensify is, look at it. It is lopsided. Most of the thunderstorm activity is just off to the eastern side, and this is due to that wind shear that's in place. And that wind shear is expected to keep it lopsided, and as long as it's lopsided like this, I don't see a reason why this would quickly strengthen. But could we see it get to 50, maybe 60 miles per hour before landfall? I'd say it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But at this time, we've got a tropical storm that may bring significant impacts to the Florida Panhandle tomorrow.